Have you been wondering how our keto journey is going? Well, the last 2 weeks have been pretty good. In this video, we're going to jump into how we've been feeling the last 2 weeks, how our runs have gone, and how we, or I guess I should say AZHALIA, has been cooking and meal prepping for all of this. Hi, my name is Anthony.
Hi, my name is AZHALIA.
And together we're
the Los Santos!
So it's been about 2 weeks since we last published a video on our vegetarian keto journey, and we would just kind of love to give you an update. So to start, kind of want to share how we've kind of felt the last 2 weeks. Any thoughts you want to share?
Definitely, I have adapted, I feel like, to the keto diet. I feel a lot better, energized. Some days I lose my appetite completely, so it's easier to stay in track with the meal prep. But some days I'm just really hungry.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's good for you. A lot of people say like you get reduced appetite. I haven't experienced that just yet. Granted, we are running a lot and training, but I still find myself hungry despite consuming a lot of fat on this diet. And if you watched kind of our earlier videos, we talked about kind of a net carb target of 50 at the top end. We have been closer to a traditional keto approach of 25 to 30 grams. And on kind of long run days, we have kind of been closer to that 50 gram. So we've been playing with it a bit. Anything else on the feeling side?
I guess I'm getting used to the diet. Before, it was really hard for me to eat more fat because, we're trained to think fat is bad for you, that you shouldn't consume it. So that was something that it took me a while to get used to it. Like,
just a little.
The
I first week was hard.
Yeah.
The second week, did you have some of the keto flu, or were you kind of through it?
No, I definitely still I felt ill. Not like you're sick, but like I wanted to sleep more. I was more tired. Just like when you're fighting a cold, when you're fighting something, you just want to sleep and recover. So that's all I felt. I didn't have the feeling like I wanted to throw up. I didn't have the feeling that I was gonna faint. I didn't have those. That was the first week. Yeah.
Cool. And then I guess the big part of our life is running. We run about 4 days a week. I think the last time we posted, we had done a long run of 12 miles, and that was horrible to say the least. Since then, we did a 10-mile long run, and then a 7-mile long run just yesterday. We're kind of tapering down before our virtual half marathon next weekend. Definitely compared to the first 12 miles, the 12-mile run was good. It wasn't, I would say I've been disappointed in my runs because we've been running a lot slower than I'm used to, and it's been a pain in the butt just because I'm like, I want to see progress. But it's to be expected, kind of transitioning to using ketones as fuel. So I did know to expect that coming into it, but it's a different thing to see it for sure.
Yeah, and also not having to need to eat during the run.
And I would say that was our most recent run, the 7-mile run. We did see, like, we felt great. We did pick up the pace, and we're at a good spot there. Yeah,
but I did get allergies.
You did get allergies, but I don't know how I don't think that's related to keto.
No, but I'm just saying, because they say some runners get it from pushing themselves to a limit. And I guess with this diet, it has really pushed the boundaries on the last run because we were so energetic.
And I should say that 7-mile run was on the Las Vegas Strip, so it was a lot of fun to get on the Las Vegas Strip while it's still empty. I think they're going to be opening up pretty soon, so it was nice to take advantage of that.
Plus, we ended with music, so it was pretty cool.
Some Latin music, of course, because that's what AZHALIA likes. Anything else on the running side?
No, I definitely like the keto diet for running.
I would say 2 things on my end. One, my joints have felt really good. I had a surgery on my left ankle in high school, and usually because of that, I have pain in obviously my left ankle, but I'll feel it in my knees as well, kind of compensating for that, and my right hip, and I haven't felt any of that. So usually the day after a long run, I need to where my recovery shoes. And lately I've been wearing my Toms, just like normal kind of bare bone shoes, and I feel good. So feeling good on the inflammation side, feeling good on my joints. And then I guess on our run yesterday, I felt really good. Like I didn't even feel like a hard workout at all. It was just like another day. So it was good.
This might be too much information, but for those girls, for the monthly, I don't know what to call it.
Period.
Okay, let's be honest. Okay, I don't know what else.
Menstrual cycle? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I wasn't bloated at all, and I know it's something that we suffer from. We gain a lot, we retain a lot of water during that time, and I felt fine. I didn't have the bloatedness. I wasn't bloated at all.
Yeah, and you've stayed, so we cut weight or lost weight pretty quick that first week. You lost 11 pounds.
The first
I lost,
week.
Yeah.
And then I stayed.
I lost 8, and then AZHALIA's kind of maintained, which is good.
Mm-hmm. I don't want
and maintained while kind of going through your period, so.
Yes, so I didn't gain weight, I didn't lose weight, but I have noticed that my legs are starting to tone up more. I noticed my waist and my face starting to be more lean. Mm-hmm. And I just feel amazing. I didn't like this diet at first, I'll be honest. It was hard. But then I also realized how much of the sugar I was addicted to.
Oh man, that's the first thing you know. You go to the grocery store and you look at like how much carbs is in everything and how much sugar is in everything.
I had to put things back like
Even things you would think are like low carb or keto friendly, like holy cow. Yeah, it's for this particular diet it's not healthy.
No, but even the healthy organic things, just make sure that you are aware how much sugar it has, because I have learned too the spikes, how it spikes your blood sugar.
Sure, your insulin.
Yeah, insulin, yes. The type of sugars that they're used, and some sugars are labeled as healthier options, but they might not be, because by regulations they don't have to tell you all the information. So just be careful what you're eating. Be mindful of the ingredients that you're consuming.
Yeah, definitely. And we had to do a lot of I know you did a lot of research on sugar alternatives for this, and I guess kind of relate to that, we can kind of jump into cooking and meal prep.
Yeah.
So I don't think I cooked anything or meal prepped anything. I think I might have helped with some keto tortilla chips.
Yes, those are really good. I might have
helped with. Is that it?
Well, you tried
I've been
everything.
useless. I was the taste tester in this position. I'm very lucky to have AZHALIA, who kind of took the lead on this part. I know that's a hard part for everybody, is trying to figure out the cooking side of things and making it realistic in your day-to-day life. We were kind of lucky because we started this while in quarantine, so had a little bit more free time to play with cooking and baking, and I'll let you take it.
Well, one thing I was surprised, like Anthony mentioned, I think it was yesterday, that we cooked more Mexican food than we have.
This last week we have.
Yeah.
So I guess with that, we introduced cheese back into our diet in a seemingly big way. I've been trying to kind of fight that a little bit, like let's not get too much cheese. And AZHALIA won with eating a lot of cheese. But we bought cheese at Costco, so we have to eat it.
Plus, next week we're cutting that for
after we finish what we had bought.
We're almost done.
Too much cheese.
Yes, I love
too much cheese.
That's one. I love cheese. As a Mexican diet, it's in almost every dish, even if it's just like the frijoles. You put it on the beans. So it's hard.
So I guess, what are your 3 favorite meals from this week?
That to be healthy meals or healthy keto desserts?
Well, you choose 3, and you can do however you want. At least one healthy.
I do like the salads in our meals. I really, really enjoy the salads.
So that's a tofu. What's in the salad? Usually we have it with tofu.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what we have, but just a side salad that we've been having.
So I guess to make it more keto friendly, we do add the feta, we do add olives. We definitely put olive oil on it. Usually avocado is the way we make it more keto-ish.
Yes. but we also have it with other things as well.
Mhm.
So if we have, what is it called? The egg thing that I make, frittata.
Oh, frittatas.
Yes, we'll have that with salad and avocado. Or we have the chile relleno.
Yeah, that was really good. So I guess it's like 70% of the dish is that salad that's loaded with some fats, and then maybe 30% or probably less, 20% of protein and a little bit more fat.
Yeah. Plus, I guess I made also eggplant lasagna
Oh, that was really good.
with vegetables. I tried to put as much
That's a lot of good
vegetables inside. Same thing, I made a casserole with chile rellenos.
Mhm.
Tried to put a lot of like spinach, onions, mushrooms. Trying to put as much as possible without overloading it.
Mhm.
And so I guess those were my favorite.
Yeah, and favorite desserts
I guess
or treats?
was I was really craving almond cookies when we started this diet. For some reason, almond cookies, and we don't even eat almond cookies. We don't even buy them, but I
No.
really want them. So I actually learned how to make them keto friendly, and they were just so delicious. Those were my favorite. What else?
I think the most useful thing is you learned how to make keto tortillas,
Yes.
which are awesome because Azalea is obviously Mexican and we love Mexican food. So that's useful because we tortillas as tacos with whatever you're eating, but we also make tortilla chips out of them, which are really good.
Yeah.
My dad said they're dangerous because they're too good. So yummy, but something you have to be careful not to eat too much.
Yes.
And I think my favorite thing that you made, and this was actually made yesterday. I think it's yesterday. The bagel, keto bagel with cream cheese.
Oh
That's
yes,
like
I was
really
gonna
good.
mention that.
That's
one
not
too.
something I crave at all. Like bagels are not something I want, but I guess when you're not allowed to have carbs, you're like, ooh, I want that. So that was a good idea.
So that was easy to. I mean, I wanted to make that because I make the bagels smaller than average because I can put them with eggs and I can make sandwiches with it. I have tried making bread, keto bread.
But was that before you knew the difference between baking soda and baking powder?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I tried to save you.
No, I learned about the eggs, and some recipes require room temperature eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And I did not know that to make it fluffy, the bread. So I will try to make it again. And hopefully, I mean, we made it. It was more like a bread.
Yeah, it was still really good. It wasn't. It was like it was eggy.
Yeah.
It was like an egg
Wrap.
Yeah,
It was good, but
yeah, it was good
wouldn't-
as an egg wrap. Just it was not bread, but
Yeah, but
it was good for what it was.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna try to make that again. I did make in the dessert side. I did make blueberry muffins. I made
Mhm.
banana muffins without banana. I made made pancakes, keto pancakes, cheesecake.
Yeah.
I made the cookies. What else did I make?
I think we're beyond the 3 favorite at this point.
It's just like the dessert, like sweets is something that I think I struggle with is the sugar, and the monk fruit sugar has helped a lot because you don't need that much. Even
No,
some
not a lot.
recipes it tells you to do more. I usually do less.
It seems like you
because-
cut it in half.
Yeah, because I'm trying to save it. It's not cheap. Plus, it's sweet enough, I feel.
Yeah.
To do the job.
Cool. So we're gonna kind of jump into the next section. We'll give an update on our weight and measurement. I guess we can do weight right now. I started off at 157 and I'm down to 146. So I've lost 11 pounds in the last 3 weeks. And Azalea?
I started at 131. I'm 120. I haven't gained weight or lost weight. Every time I weigh myself, still 120. I lost 11 pounds the first week, and like you mentioned earlier, I have stayed the same weight, but I have noticed my body changing.
Yep, and then we actually did our measure. Well, Azalea did her measurements, so I'll show a little footage of that. You've definitely seen decrease in inches for most of your body parts. So.
Yes.
And then I'll show.
Except for my
I'm
guns.
lazy. Yeah, they're getting bigger. We're doing yoga, and I guess it's getting those guns going.
Yeah. From the first video to now, I actually gained 1/4 of an inch in my arms. On my chest, I dropped 5 and 8 inches. On my waist, I actually dropped 1 inch and 5/8.
And this is the before video of AZHALIA, kind of doing upper body all around.
Look at all the lonjas.
But those guns, she had guns already.
Now I have bigger guns.
And this is now.
Yes. You can see the lonjas a little smaller in this one.
A little smaller.
I mean, it's getting there.
And then this is me before. I'm lazy to do measurements, so just kind of a circle round of the upper body.
You can definitely see the difference. See? Wow.
It's just because I have a haircut. You gave me a quarantine haircut, so I look skinnier.
No, you can definitely tell you lost some weight.
I feel like my shoulders look wider.
You always had like wide shoulders. But you're starting to see your abs more. Especially when you flex.
Yeah. And then, of course, you saw me do that, and you had to do your own flexing. So this is some of AZHALIA's flexing. Whew.
Nothing really happened. Nothing changed, you know.
And we have the legs.
The legs, I lost on the hips 1 inch and 3/8. The legs, though.
The thighs.
Yeah, the thighs. On the left side, I actually lost 7-8 inches, and on the right side, I lost 1 inch and 3/8.
So you're actually more symmetrical now.
Yes. And
this is before of your legs. Too fast, too fast.
And this is after.
Yeah.
I definitely see that my legs are starting to tone up a lot more, less cellulite on my legs.
Looks really good.
Thanks.
And this is my before. You can't really see, I don't know. Those are short shorts, but I guess it doesn't still show too much of my legs. And my after, still can't see much.
But you can see in your back.
Yeah?
Yeah, and your stomach. It's flatter.
That's good. There the legs are.
I hope you guys like this video, and just wanted to let you know that we're gonna continue this keto diet for another 3 weeks, and stay posted. I'm gonna share some of my favorite keto recipes.
Cool. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. If you aren't subscribed, we'd very much appreciate if you subscribed if you enjoyed this video. And we'll see you on the other side. Bye.
Bye.